So I'm not going to be diplomatic and say no rejections. I handled it very gracefully and this and that. Of course, there were phases in life where I would feel that if I'm rejected, I don't know if I'm going to get work. I've understood that two people working together, people will talk. I work with my next actor, people will talk and they will keep talking, but let them talk. It's absolutely okay. I have no problem. For me, the lockdown was a blessing because I got to spend time with Ira, and she's my best friend and she reacts to everything. Like, she sees me on screen and she gets so excited, and I will always be his well-wisher. And I would want him to be happy all his life. That's it.
Welcome to Bollywood Bubble, Sanjida. It is always a pleasure to speak to you.
Thank you. Yeah, that smile just made my day. Thank you so much, Bhavna.
गाना बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा है, तो आ गए हम. It's like 2021 telling us that we have finally arrived. And it started on such a good note for you as well, because the song looks lovely, like I just mentioned it to you. The entire execution, the feel of the song is very positive and very optimistic in a lot of ways. What is it that made you say yes? What is it that clicked with you in the first go?
So when I went for the meeting for the first time and I met the director Ashish, he made me hear the song. मैंने सुना, मैंने बोला सर एक बार और सुना दो यार, एक बार और, because Jubin's voice is magical. मतलब वो, I think he's one talented singer whose voice you can hear on loop again and again. मतलब मैंने on shoot उनसे कहा, I said मुझे आपकी आवाज से प्यार हो गया मुझे. It is so amazing to hear him,
Yeah, and it looked very seamless also. The love story is very, like, it brings a smile on your face because
yes.
It's surreal in a lot of ways, because आज के time पे ऐसा होना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल भी लगता है.
You're right. Also, I think the narrative of the song is very simple, और just आपके पास 5 मिनट होते हैं in a music video, and आपका narrative simple हो और लोगों को समझ में आए अच्छे से, and at the same time the love story has happy ending, which it just gets a smile on your face.
The song speaks so much about love and just happy feeling, positivity. What is it that love means to you, Sanjida? Because I know you're a very sensitive person in real life.
For me, love means happiness, and for me, love means being real. I think being real. जैसे आपने बोला कि this song is very original, so I think let's just keep it to that. Just be real, and if you're in love, I just both the people have to be just themselves. In the initial stage of the relationship, they try to be something else, and then later they actually get to know the true colors of each other. I think just keep it real and simple and just stay happy. That is love for me.
Yeah, and what do you think about the entire, I think last time I told you that I'm so happy that you guys are getting such amazing work to do now, wherein the demarcation between television actors and film actors is somewhat diminishing, especially in the last 2 years. Now, after Kali Kuhi, what has the response been? Because I absolutely loved how you were portrayed in the movie. And of course, I'm sure there must be a lot more projects coming in now. Do you see a change as well?
I see a change definitely when it comes to a transition in my the way it's going. I did Kali Kuhi for Netflix, then I did Tesh for Zee Original. And, yes. And I think as an actor, like I kept telling in promotional interviews during Tesh and Kali Kuhi, that as an actor, I was hungry to hear that she can perform and she's a nice performer, or because during my time in television, I think I've done so much of TV and given so many years to television very, very happily, because I personally think that whatever I am today is because of my television. तो मुझे लगता है कि एक एक्टर के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है कि at certain stage of your career you want to hear that you're a decent actor, you're a good performer, and that's what I got to hear from Tesh and from Kali Kuhi. जैसे आपने कहा कि you liked my performance in Kali Kuhi, so I think OTT has given opportunities to such amazing talent what we have on TV and otherwise also. So I'm very happy because there are some exciting things happening in 2021, and I'm glad that 2021 started with To Aa Gaye Hum.
If I have to speak about your journey as well, Sanjita, I mean, you have spent so many years, like you mentioned, on television, right? But I'm sure it was not always easy to crack every thing here, because no journey is ever easy without hiccups, right? How did you face your hiccups back then? Did you ever had a time where someone actually questioned your potential? Because that happens a lot as well. Sometimes you tend to question your own potential because of certain rejections, or perhaps someone said something. Did it ever happen to you?
So I'm not going to be diplomatic and say no rejections. I handled it very gracefully and this and that. Of course, there were phases in life where I would feel that, if I'm rejected, I don't know if I'm going to get work. There would be days where you just wake up and say, oh shit, what if I don't get work? Because I'm so used to working every day.
Yeah.
But I think it also matters the kind of family you come from, and I have always brought up in a very positive atmosphere at home, where my mom kept telling me, अगर नहीं हो रहा है बेटा तो ये अच्छे के लिए नहीं हो रहा है. So that obviously stayed in your head for so many years, and that kept pushing me to do better work, and kept giving tests, kept giving auditions, and thankfully everything is working wonderfully now.
Yeah, and hopefully much better in this year.
Yes.
So what is it that you've planned for this year especially?
I've just finished shooting for my film called Kun Faya Kun, and that features me and Harshvardhan Rane, and the director is Kushan Nandi. That is something which I'm looking forward to, because the journey of the shoot has been wonderful. So I'm sure the audience will enjoy the ride of that journey. And there are a couple of things coming, which in the meanwhile, when I'm allowed to talk, I will talk about it.
Now that you've mentioned Harshvardhan Rane, I'm sure you know about the rumors going around. What do you have to say about that? Is there anything at all? Is there any truth to it at all?
I think as an actor, we are so used to it.
That's true.
We are so used to it, but so it leaves no expression on the face when you read something like that, or when you.
I could see that when I even asked you, you were just like, yeah, exactly. I've heard it.
So I've understood that two people working together, people will talk. I work with my next actor, people will talk, and they will keep talking, but let them talk. It's absolutely okay. I have no problem. Baat karo, but at the end of the day, if you also like the way I'm working and you like my acting, I'm happy with whatever you say.
Yeah, as long as you work
मैं काम करती रहूं, हाँ, मैं अपने काम में affect नहीं होना चाहिए, I feel, and everything worked for me during Tesh. मतलब लोगों ने बात करके भूल गए, because the focus was then the performance. तो करते रहो बात, it's absolutely okay. He's a great friend though, and I think he's a brilliant actor, and he's a brilliant human being. Apart from being an actor or whatever, because in Tesh we did not get time to spend with each other and talk, because the characters were so intense कि half the time he would be with his music, getting into the mood, and I would be sitting with my team and discussing about the dialogues, because Punjabi, we were speaking in Punjabi, so the stress was कि dialect ठीक होना चाहिए.
Yeah.
But in Kun Faya Kun, I got to spend a little more time with him, and I could say that we are I'm glad I worked with him again.
Now, before I let you go, Sanjita, you can obviously, I will never force you to say anything. So, but if you would like to answer, I really want to know 2021, new year, new resolutions, new things for people. What your daughter? I mean, how is it going with her? Because she is in her second year. I mean, she turned 1 recently. What are the new things that you have been learning and seeing?
Well, I think it's a completely new experience for me. I stay with my mother, and I've seen the way my mother has brought me up. So I'm just learning every day, and for me, the lockdown was a blessing, because I got to spend time with Ira, and she's my best friend, and she reacts to everything. Like, she sees me on screen and she gets so excited, and it's beautiful. I have somebody to when I come home, I'm looking forward to come home from this shoot. I was away for like 25 days, and for me, the excitement to come back home was, I want to go and see her face and kiss her so much, and so it's beautiful. I as I said, I'm not planning for anything. I'm just going with the flow, and everything is happening for good. And I just want 2021 to be the most rocking year for everyone, and just stay blessed and happy.
Yeah, and I hope that for you and for all of us as well. But Sanjana, lastly, despite the ups and downs that you have faced personally as well, I see you have shared a very cordial relationship, be it on social media or anywhere else with Amir, of course, because both of you have actually grown together. Because you had been together for so many years. How difficult was this phase, and how are you guys coping up? Because being cordial, you guys are inspiring a lot of many other people actually.
I just would want to say that I will always be his well-wisher, and I would want him to be happy all his life. That's it.
Great, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so
much.
And I hope that the song does amazingly well, and you keep on
Thank you so much,
growing.
Pavna.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
See you very
Bye.
soon, hopefully.
Inshallah, yes. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.